Yo, welcome back, guys, to episode 4 of the Debate Zone podcast. I'm here with my co-host Braden,
Yo.
who is going to have some baseball content this week coming out. We're very excited about that, and we're going to have some recap today on the Premier League, going into the international break, which is kind of insane that they have an international break
3 weeks
three
in.
weeks into the season, but whatever they do. Then we're going to do our combined Arsenal Man United all time, which is, if you guys are new and don't know, I'm an Arsenal fan. Braden is a Man United fan. So this is going to get heated. It's going to be biased. I might have put 5 Arsenal players in when there should be 3, but we're going ahead and doing that, and then we're just going to do our what we think will be the predictions for the week coming up after the international break.
Yep.
Hopefully Arsenal can find a win, and that's where we are right
Hopefully
now.
United can.
There we go, and I'm just going to pass this over to Brain if you want to say hi to everybody. I'm going to take a sip of this Coke.
Yo, what's up, guys? Yeah, like Jake said, I recorded a baseball video. Hope you check it out. I know on the short that Jacob posted about what sport's the hardest, there's quite a few baseball fans there. So I'm hoping it reaches you guys again.
I was going to say, that video was great interactions.
It was probably the best interacted video you had.
It's that one or the basketball one I made with like make 5 players.
Yeah.
Like the thing, I've had a lot of comments. I have like 18 comments.
Yeah.
People dropping the
I
teams.
think you had 25 on the hardest one.
Yeah, like that was the most interactive one I've had. And I mean, like I said, that's why we're doing this, right? It's just we want to talk sports.
In my opinion, it's just funny how people don't say baseball's hard. But I talk about that in the video, so it's fine.
Yeah, like I could. Well, it's also like I could feel like I could understand like not being top like to 1.
Yeah.
But like it's kind of insane that it's not top 3.
Yeah.
Like in anything, I feel like it's undisputed top 3.
Well, yeah, it has literally the hardest thing to do in sports. Like
yeah.
Like,
I just want everyone to go play MLB The Show on like World Series, and it'll just imagine doing it IRL. Like, but I can tell you right now, I can play FIFA real nice. I'm out there looking like Pep Guardiola.
Sure.
But not this year, not lately. I'm glad we kind of paused that. So,
yeah, I know. Right?
Might have to redo with different rule. Anyway, guys, we're getting right into it. Sorry about that. But yeah, no, excited times. Content's rolling. We're buzzing. Streams could be returning, guys. We could be getting onto the live stream world, hopefully. FIFA's coming out. I think the content would be hilarious.
Yep.
You know, have live one-on interaction, explain our thoughts.
2K just came out, so we might get into that for a little bit.
Oh yeah, you downloaded that yet?
I've not, no.
Dude, I account shared. You can download that.
Okay, cool.
Yes. Okay. I mean, Xbox. I've never done anything like that in my life. No idea what you guys are talking about.
We plead the fifth. We plead the fifth.
We never finesse the system. Listen, you guys charge $100 for a video game now. It should be 2 people playing it.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. The video game should be $50. But without further ado,
our recaps of the games.
Oh, and this is gonna start with a rant.
It's gonna start with a rant and end with a rant.
Okay, Brighton Arsenal. Let me say, Man City owns the refs. I'm just gonna say it. This is disgusting. I don't want to hear this shit. That was never a red card, and if it was a red card, then the other guy should have been sent off too, and it should have been 10 on 10. Yeah. I don't want to hear this shit. They're against Arsenal because we beat Aston Villa. They didn't think we were gonna do that. City got scared, even though Haaland scores more goals than every other team combined, and we scored in the 38th minute. Kai Havertz is looking like white Thierry Henry. Like, I'm going to be honest, this guy's scoring at will right now. Like, this is the greatest signing I've ever seen in my life. Thanks, Chelsea. And then Declan Rice gets a red card, and then people are flaming Arsenal. They're like, oh, you guys dropped points. You're shit. Brighton's 2 wins, and we had 10 men.
Yeah.
We let 1 goal in.
Yeah.
We had 10 men.
Brighton's really good.
And Brighton's good.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm happy with the point considering the circumstance. Like, we got a red card in the 50th minute. It easily could have been a loss.
Yeah.
Could have been a loss in general, to be honest, to Brighton.
Yeah.
But I was a little bit pissed off.
That red card shouldn't have been a red card.
It should not have been a red card. Even worse, we don't get Declan for the fucking North London derby, which I'm even more angry about. Where I guess we're just gonna play Jorginho would be my assumption.
Or Marino. If he's not already playing.
Hopefully he plays. I mean, I feel like with the international break, there's no reason not to.
An extra 2 weeks to get ready. So I mean,
that was horse. That's all I have to say. Brighton are frauds. The league is frauds. I can't wait for Liverpool to drop 115 points this season, go undefeated, and win.
Don't even get me started.
I can't take an Invincibles, man. If Pep Guardiola gets the Invincibles to end his career, Fucking, it's all as an Arsenal fan I have left.
Hey, I gotta hope for you. I just saw a stat just before we started recording. Last time
What?
San Marino won a game, Arsenal went
Is it 2004?
invincible.
Well,
And
we
San
can't do
Marino
that
won a
anymore.
game yesterday.
Okay, we're winning the league. We're winning the league. Bet it. Bet it. Put your money on it.
They won
Feeling
their
good now.
first game since then, and they won it today, yesterday. So,
They're winning the league.
yeah.
Confirmed. Bet on Arsenal.
Also, to everyone that we're filming this on Friday, so after the first Thursday night football game, what a fucking game! But
That was
we're not doing any
crazy.
NFL stuff today.
No, we're not covering it. We'll cover all NFL next week,
Yeah.
all of week 1, all of our thoughts
Yeah.
on that. I will just say that was one big ass toe. That is fucked. That
Kevin
was-
Durant put right there.
Yeah, that's what I know. I was like, "Hey, Kevin Durant, that shit." Oh, but yeah. So pure Premier League episode, but
Yeah.
that's my Arsenal rant. We got robbed. I don't know what to say. The
I
fact
mean,
that it was a
it
double
worked
yellow
out.
is even-
Worked out for me that I predicted a draw for that game, so it worked out for me in my sleeper. My
Yeah,
pick'em.
that's fucked.
So
Wait, I didn't even look at this. No, I think I had a good week. Apart
you
from
did.
That.
You got two better than me, I think, this week.
I'm pretty sure I slammed
I
predictions.
think you went 6-4. I went 4-6 or something.
I went 6-4.
I mean, there's a lot of There's a lot of up in the air games.
I did
but...
go 6-4. Oh my god, because Newcastle beat Spurs. It's the last time I ever believe in the Spurs, dude. Oh,
So
they're
yeah.
frauds. We'll get
So
that. Sorry,
second
we'll get
game,
that.
Everton Bournemouth.
This game, if you're an Everton fan, you're eating a shotgun.
Yeah.
I don't know if you did. You see the minutes that were scored?
It was like
It was
2-0. It was 2-0 in the
Everton.
80th minute or something.
Yeah, it was 2-0.
Yeah.
They scored 2 goals in the 50th and 57th, and then 87, 90 plus 2, 90 plus 6.
Yeah.
I mean,
That 90 plus 6 really pushed me over the edge because I predicted a draw for that game.
bro,
so it's like,
so did I. No, I took Bournemouth. That's a win.
did
I
you?
had.
Oh, nice.
Wait, oh my god, I'm Himothy. Wait, no, I didn't. I lied to you. Wait,
Did you have a draw?
I'm looking at match day week 4.
No, you gotta look at match day 3.
Yeah, I had Brentford. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I had Bournemouth beating Everton. That
Okay,
saved
I mean,
me.
fair enough.
Yeah,
I mean, San
Uh,
Marino's got more wins than Everton does right now, so.
that's crazy. They got more points.
Yeah.
Everton doesn't even have a point.
I
But,
mean,
that
giving
was-
up 3 goals and from
Dude,
the
that
87th
was-
minute onwards,
that's
that's
just
insane.
unforgivable. Like you
Yeah.
cannot be in the 86th minute of a game up 2-0 and not draw it.
Yeah. So Everton, I think Everton's gonna live up to our expectations of getting relegated this year.
You had them. I had them at 17.
Oh,
I
right,
believed them
yeah.
just being out, and they're letting me fucking down.
Yeah, they're
So
gonna
to
get
be fair,
relegated.
I thought that they were like, gonna be bad and then like get a January transfer. But if they build a new stadium and then are in the championship, that's crazy.
That's gonna be insane.
That's gonna be insane. They should put their money in players. But yeah, good job on Bournemouth to survive.
Yeah.
They're on 5 points. They're actually not doing that bad.
They're better than United.
That's
Who
a lot of
isn't doing
teams
better than
They're
United,
just
yeah.
fucking not better than United.
Next game, Brentford Southampton. I predicted Brentford. I mean, I don't think
Yeah.
that was
Yeah, that was a freebie.
Southampton.
Even without
Like
even
it's-
without Ivan Toney, that game was not close.
Yeah. Southampton is
Southampton-
just awful.
Prepare to learn. I guess Chinese doesn't work in this industry. Prepare
No.
to learn championship.
I guess, yeah.
I don't know. I don't have anything there.
Next game, Ipswich Fulham. I predicted Fulham to win, but they
So did I.
they drew 1-1.
that's a big
Surprising
point.
outcome by Ipswich actually.
Yeah, they got a point.
They've had a
great.
fucking rough schedule to start the year.
Yeah, they've
I
been
think they went.
slammed.
I think they went Liverpool,
started
City,
City.
Liverpool, City, Fulham. I think were their 3 games that they started.
Yeah, that's rough. That's
Was it
rough. So
Liverpool? Yeah.
realistically, they got 1 point in 1 game because you're
Yeah.
not beating Liverpool or City.
Yeah.
So watch. I guarantee you, Ipswich will tie Arsenal at some point in the season.
Um,
Just meant to be. All right,
Villa,
what's the next
Leicester,
one?
Villa, Leicester. Villa's
Closer than
gonna,
I thought, but
yeah.
Villa's gonna win that.
Yep.
Pretty much not. No debate.
Forest and Wolves. Wolves look awful this year.
Dude, I'm depressed.
Like you're
I believed
tying
in those
Nottingham.
guys.
Like you're tying Forest. Like that's insane.
That was like actually another one of the Burger Bowls
Yeah.
because
Like,
like
well,
that
considering
just-
how Wolves have been playing this year, yeah.
No, it's just Plus, like I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm gonna watch exactly 180 minutes of Nottingham Forest gameplay this year,
Only
which
when
is
they
gonna
play
be the
Arsenal?
2 times they play fucking Arsenal. Because
Yeah.
I'm not watching this shit, dude. This shit, you couldn't pay me.
Fucking
I will be
Forest has
watching the
5
I will
points.
be watching
Forest
the
has 5 points
Packers.
though.
True, I will be watching the Packers playing the Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah, that's in like
Eagles.
That's in like an hour and a half.
Yeah, if we lose, I'm blaming Brazil. Sorry, Brazil. Nothing personal. All right,
But
and then
I
what
also
would-
had Wolves winning that game. They Giroux. So that's third rung for
Yeah.
me of the day.
Yeah, and then West Ham, Man United,
City, you mean?
or City. Sorry,
Yeah, City winning 3-1. I mean, City's City. They're gonna win.
I got excited when they had the own goal. I was
Yeah.
like, 1-1. There's a chance, and
But
there was
Holland
not
getting
a
a hat,
chance.
Holland getting a second hat trick
that
in 2
dude
games.
is
Like
that dude,
literally,
he's not the best player, but he might be the most clinical finisher I've ever seen.
Yep.
There's no goal scoring opportunity he doesn't put away.
exactly. Like 7 goals. Literally, he has 7 goals. The goal scoring table for teams right now is Man City at 9, Holland at 7, Chelsea and
Liverpool is
Chelsea and Liverpool at
6.
7,
Oh yeah, 7.
and then
yeah.
everyone else is 6 and below. Like Holland
Yeah.
is second in
goals.
goal scoring.
Yeah,
based
he
on
literally could be
teams.
first. He basically is first because he can't outscore his
Yeah.
own team. So yeah,
it's
that's
insane what he's
insane.
doing.
I mean, the guy is just the best finisher I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Or not ever seen, but like dude, he's got. And when you have Foden and De Bruyne and Rodri and shit passing you
know.
the ball, I mean, it's
Yeah.
they're the Justice League.
And then Sunday, I didn't get a single
Hold on,
game right on
hold on,
Sunday.
Hold on. This is the greatest Sunday of football ever released.
I didn't get a
mean,
single game right on Sunday.
I mean, I was smoking the Chelsea, Spur, and United pack. I mean, this made up for it. I was depressed Saturday. I already knew Arsenal lost the league. I was crying. I was like, oh my god, we're gonna get third. And then I was actually kind of hoping for third because third would hurt less than 3 seconds. And then Chelsea just tie Crystal Palace.
I know. I predicted Chelsea in that game. I think you predicted a tie, right?
I think I predicted a tie, and that's the only reason I'm 6-4. It's because I took them as a tie. Hold on. Where's Sleeper? Yeah, I did.
And then
oh no, I took Chelsea to win. Oh, what?
I think it was the United game that you got right.
Oh, well, yeah. So
Yeah.
did everyone else except you.
Yeah.
But Newcastle beating Spurs. I mean,
I mean, Spurs are looking awful right now. Like they had 4-0 against
dude, they're so bad.
whatever team that they played. I don't even remember what team they
bad.
played when they won 4-0.
They're so. Hold on. Desmond responded about the sports. What do you think's the hardest sport?
Oh.
Tennis is. I'm not even responding. Like, I'm not even responding. Delusional. Like, go play tennis.
It's funny how he comes up when we're talking about Tottenham and how bad they are.
Yeah. It's like he knows. It's
I
free to
mean,
radar.
Tottenham's still doing better than United. I can't really say much, but they're not looking good. They have no identity.
Let's hop on to a team with no identity and that looks hopeless. Man United. I mean, shit. This could have been 6. I mean, I watched it. 3-0.
could have been.
3-0 was generous.
It also could have been.
couple.
It also could have been 1-0, but Casemiro decided to play, and he's got to be sold. He should have been sold like before the season even started.
350K a week. He's not getting sold.
Like
This is what
fucking,
Man
he was supposed to go
United
to.
do.
He was supposed to go to Saudi. Like what the fuck happened?
This is what
Like,
you guys do. You sign these players to these disgusting fucking contracts, and then nobody wants to buy them because why are we spending 60 mil to buy someone who's going to cost me 350K a week to pass the ball to Salah?
Yeah, and get tackled off the ball in the final third. Like he's
Yeah.
horrible.
He's so bad that he's actually taking away from Kobe Mainoo's greatness because Kobe has to go around and play like
Yeah,
he has to cover up.
exactly.
Like Kobe had a bad game on Sunday, but it was more he had to play 2 positions.
Yeah. I mean, everyone had a bad game on
And
Sunday.
you shouldn't
Like,
be
that's-
and you shouldn't be like overdo. I think people are getting a little too. United fans are getting a little too overzealous on Kobe. I'm not saying he's not great and he's not going to
Yeah.
be insane. He's 19
He's gonna
years
make
old.
mistakes. Like, it's
He's
gonna
19
be,
years old.
Yeah.
Like you guys are doing the same shit Arsenal did to Saka like 4 years ago,
Yeah.
which was like, yes, he's the star of your team,
Yeah.
and yeah, Saka lived up to it. Like Saka is one of the best players in the
But
Prem.
we have to be willing to accept that he might not live up to it.
Not only that, but you have to be willing to accept that, like, okay, yeah, he had a really good Euros,
Yeah.
and like he's looking fantastic. He's 19 years old. He's not a 45 game playing player.
Yeah.
And are you really gonna like burn him out?
Honestly, at this point,
Like, if he
though,
starts playing
he's
cup
gonna be a
games-
starter, though. That's gonna be a thing.
You know, he absolutely should be a starter. There's no debate on he should be a starter. But like my point is like, should he be playing 90 minutes running up and down the field because Casemiro? Like I don't think you should pair him with Casemiro.
No,
If you're gonna play Casemiro,
honestly,
you shouldn't play him.
Casemiro shouldn't be playing. It should be Mount. Like when
Like,
Mount's
Mount can't because the fucker got injured.
I know, but he's back next
Your
year. I
guys
think
are
he's back after.
Manchester I don't know a joke about knees, but I'm trying to think of something like United broken knee. I don't know. I have nothing for this.
He's
Manchester.
I'm pretty
nothing?
sure he's back either next game or the game after that. It's not a big injury. It's just
Okay, well, yeah.
But,
If
like-
you guys, I mean, I don't know how you don't play Casemiro because he's on $350,000 a week.
he's old and washed. That's how you play him.
Yeah, but you
So-
gotta realize like that's 350,000 euros.
I
So
mean,
even, like,
yeah. I
like,
mean,
that's, like,
apparently,
USD.
apparently, Chelsea's willing to take up $350,000 contract.
Yeah, well, that's because
so,
they're Saudi FC.
yeah.
They spent $1
Um,
billion and got worse. Think about that. That's the crazy.
I know.
Chelsea spent Rory Jennings said this. They spent $1 billion, and the team that they had before they spent any money were better.
Yeah.
They went from Kovacic, Jorginho, and Conte.
Yeah.
Two of those players are on Rivals now.
Yeah.
To this shit.
Yeah.
Like
To a
everyone's
team
like,
that
oh, they
has
got
50 players.
Caicedo. They're gonna be into. They got Caicedo. Caicedo sucks.
Yeah.
Enzo Fernandez, they pay like 200 mil for. Sucks. That team. I mean, dude, like I said, they're going ninth. I don't. I
João
might have been.
Felix is washed.
I might have been generous. I might have been fucking generous putting them ninth. I'm gonna be honest. Like, are you're tying Crystal Palace?
I mean, my
Crystal Palace didn't have a point.
yeah. My top
Their
20
manager
predictions are gonna be
isn't
horrible.
gonna win a home game until October. I'm pretty sure their only home games coming up are like Liverpool
Yeah.
and I think it was Villa or something in the month of September. Or they only have one game in September. Whatever it is, it's something that they're not favored.
Yeah.
He might not win a home game until October. Like, we gotta have a conversation. Okay, but yeah. Anyway, that's the recap.
I went 4-6. I predicted a draw for the United Liverpool game. I think me and Jake talked about it before. I lean towards more Liverpool winning that game anyways, so I'm not.
I
was
think it's
expecting
one of those
goal-
ones where it's like, I mean, it worked out for me with the Aston Villa,
Yeah.
but it's like your heart tells you you're gonna lose, but it's pretty hard putting that in.
Yeah.
Like, you're basically just openly admitting you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
I
mean,
like, no one wants to do that. Like,
Mo Salah is United's father. Like
that guy owns you guys. That
he
stat I
has-
sent you. He is the 5th goal scorer of your team in Old Trafford
Yeah,
since
5th highest.
2021.
Yeah, 5th highest goal scorer at Old Trafford.
He plays there
Since
like once to
2021.
2 times a year, depending
Yeah.
on cups.
Yep. And he has
Like,
10 goals. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
That's
you-
bad.
You guys should have signed him just to make it stop. Like,
Make it not look as bad.
yeah, it's like what I wanted Optic to do with Draza. I don't like Draza, but he owns us, so it's
Yeah.
like just sign him. But I mean, hey, world champs.
Yeah.
Worked out. Pred owns him.
All right. Enough about the horrible team that is United.
Oh well, yeah. Now we gotta talk about the glory days. Now it's
Yep.
gotta make you feel
I
better.
gotta make it feel a little bit better.
Okay, so
Uh,
we're
we're
gonna get right
going
into it.
Top
Combined 11,
11.
4-3-3, right? Like I have.
I went
I'm not-
4-3-3.
I didn't say like specific like cam or whatever. I just did like
I
left
did
rack.
I did center mid cam, but I mean that's whatever. But
Okay, like I can do that. I can make someone a cam, but I did like just 3 I did left
Yeah,
back,
I
2
mean,
center backs, right back.
you can
3
just do 3 center
mids,
mids,
left
it's
wing,
fine.
right wing, striker.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So starting off, which I thought would be an easy one. I guess it's not. Goalie, Braden. Who do you have?
I have Van der Sar, Edwin Van der Sar.
Okay.
He's my favorite
Yeah.
goalkeeper of all time. It's a bit of a bias, I think. But he also won Champions League with United in 08. He came in after Schmeichel. He was a great predecessor to Schmeichel. Like,
Wait, it came after?
Yeah.
Predecessors before.
okay. Great follow up to
Succeeder. He was
Succeeder.
a succeeder.
Great succeeder to Schmeichel. Honestly, yeah, again, my favorite player of all time, second favorite, well, favorite goalkeeper of all time, I should say. I grew up watching him because I was born too late for the Schmeichel era, slightly, and wasn't able to like actually like keep up with United when I was that young when he was playing. But Van der Sar, fantastic. I know who your number one. I know who your goalkeeper is, but
Yeah.
which I
so
respect.
Peter Schmeichel to
Yeah.
me is who I put in. I just have him as the GOAT prime goalie.
Yeah.
I think statistically looking at it, just like what he accomplished, the amount of clean sheets,
Yeah. I mean, even
that-
the treble.
winning a treble. Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously he was goalie in '99. I just feel like
Yeah.
I feel like he was just the goalie that started this whole
Yeah.
Man United dynasty run that
Oh,
they
for
went
sure.
on.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad at Van der Sar. I just feel like Schmeichel kind of fits the GOAT
Yeah.
in terms of accomplishments and talent. But yeah, not Matt Van Azar. Like I said, I wanted to give a shout out to David Seaman, who apparently is worse than De Gea to Braden, which
Yep.
is just that is wild. I'm
De
gonna let
Gea's
that one.
better. De
I'm gonna let
Gea's
that one slide because
better
we're
shot
gonna
stopper.
piss people off with
He's gonna
my
piss
list.
me off. That's what it is.
All right, so let's go to something nice then. So left back.
Ashley Cole.
Ashley Cole, thank you. Yes,
I mean,
this was one of the two where I was like, I'm not listening to a debate. I will argue this. Ashley Cole is the best Premier League defender of all time. I know we're doing this based
best
on
left back of all time, not defender.
Yes.
I would say.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I guess I'll go left back. There's an argument. That guy was pretty nuts.
I mean,
guy was
yeah, but-
pretty nuts. He won Invincibles and then went to Chelsea and let in 15 goals all year.
Yeah.
Like there's an
Yeah,
argument,
true.
but with Cole, I mean, for me, yes, we're only doing the years that they played for the team,
Yeah.
not just like their career.
Yeah.
But even on Arsenal, being Invincibles, could play up, could defend pretty much anyone. That was a time when 4-4-2 was the most popular position.
Yeah.
So he was able to balance, or formation. So he was able to balance between taking on a striker, taking on the right.
It seemed
back
like there
or
was a
right
lot
mid.
more like wing backs back then too.
Yeah,
like,
there's
a
just
lot...
so much pace.
Yeah.
Like it was just
and also, I will say this: United's left back pool not very great.
Well, let's just say it's like what Luke Shaw.
Yeah, Luke Shaw or like fucking.
Are we about to insult Ashley Cole?
Yeah, I mean
Luke
Patrice,
Shaw is not
Patrice
just an
Evra
icon
maybe.
player.
Patrice Evra was up there, but
He'd
like
be up there, but it's like, dude, it's like if you look at it, it's like Cole is like an icon of defending.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he just is.
Well, he's
Like,
a FIFA legend. He's an icon in FIFA.
Well, yeah, but they're giving icons out to too many people now.
I know,
Dude,
I
like
know.
when they first released Legends, which was like an Xbox exclusive, it was like the it was like the 25 best players of all time
Yeah,
who
Yeah.
weren't retired. Like obviously Messi and Ronaldo and shit are like
Yeah.
Robin and stuff are like, but like the 25 best players to ever play.
Yeah.
And like now it's like.
it's crazy.
Kinda
Now.
Dude, okay, listen, I gotta say something. This is not sexist, but like, I don't know enough of the women legend cards, like icon cards.
To use them.
I packed one last year, dude. I didn't even like. I was like, oh my god, icon, and then it was an untradeable. Like it wasn't worth it. It was just worth like 80K. But I was like, oh man, I was so excited to finally have an icon. I didn't even
Yeah.
know who it was, and that's what I mean. But like, I'm not trying to like say like I actually think women in FIFA is cool.
Yeah.
But like, and I like that they like integrated it so like the women are a little bit more like tactically good and like less physical rating. But yeah, no, I need my legends to be like Pele and Roberto Carlos and Hullet.
Yeah, the original Ronaldo.
Like the original Ronaldo. Oh my God, why am I blanking? Like Cruyff.
Yeah.
Like I
Johan
need the
Cruyff,
goats.
yeah.
I need
Yeah.
the goats. Ronaldinho, goats.
Yeah.
Not Eden Hazard. I'm sorry, bro. No.
All right. Yeah. So we had both
Sure.
had Ashley Cole as our left back. Again,
right.
not too much competition there.
No. Right back was, I felt like, I mean, Gary Neville just gets it. To
Gary
me.
Neville. Yeah.
I will say shout out. I know you think he played left back or played something, but I did hear about Dennis Irving.
Yeah, he was up there. And a lot
Ferguson
of
said he's
people.
the best signing he ever had.
I also heard that about Schmeichel, but yeah, Schmeichel was only like $500,000 when he bought him.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking insane. But yeah, for me, Gary Neville gets it.
Gary
Arsenal
Neville,
don't really
yeah.
have right back
He
competitions.
was
Like,
he was there throughout the entire like dynasty.
yeah.
Literally
I
I mean-
how many does he won? He's got like 9, doesn't he?
something like that. Yeah.
Like it's just stupid.
There's
but,
only 2 people I think that have more than him. I think
Who would even have more than him?
titles.
Like as a player?
Yeah,
Who?
Giggsy and Scholes probably.
Oh yeah, Giggsy, young motherfucker, just retiring, dude. Oh my, forgot about Giggs. All right, well, we're gonna. This is.
That's okay. I know where that's going
Centre-backs.
now.
Center backs. Okay, here we go. Brayden, you can give your 2.
Vidic and Ferdinand.
Yeah, that's fair.
The dynamic duo. The dynamic
Yeah.
duo. They were by far the best center back pairing of their time.
Absolutely.
Like
Yeah.
over multiple seasons, I'll say. Like obviously Chelsea had their 15-goal season, but
Yeah, that
um,
Cahill.
but Vidic and Ferdinand were the most feared defensive pairing ever. Like, don't you dare start. They they were during the era of the 2000s to early 2010s. Like they were, in my opinion, 2 of the best center backs in the world at the time.
Oh, absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely they were.
and they're obviously in contention for best center backs in Premier League history.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
And
Especially Ferdinand.
yeah, Ferdinand. I know a lot of people say Vidic is better than Ferdinand, but I'm more of a Ferdinand fan, I think.
I'm a Ferdinand fan,
Yeah.
brother. I'm a Ferdinandski.
But yeah, those are my two center backs. I don't think there's an argument for anyone else, but apparently Jacob disagrees with me, and this is gonna set off a little bit of an
Hey, well, I
argument
have
here.
Ferdinand in there.
Okay, Ferdinand, who's your
Give me Tony Adams, baby. Let's go.
who?
Brilliant. He captained Arsenal. He captained England.
Bro, over Vidic though?
Yes, over Vidic.
No,
The king goat.
no.
Goat. 4 titles. Dominant in the 90s. Dominant in the 90s. My
Okay, if you're
My
bringing up if you're
goat-
bringing up titles, then like Vidic
yeah,
and
they're not gonna win,
Ferdinand
I'm just
have
saying.
like 8.
Listen. Okay, that guy, Tony Adams had that dog in him. Okay, he went at people, he yelled at people, he slammed, he was incredible, and he had dog shit around him.
I mean,
Oh
yeah.
my god, it's so hard to defend when no one can. It's the city dynamic. Like, how good is Ruben Diaz, bro? You get shot at 2 times a game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tony Adams out there, like it's hell divers. Like, he's facing the United.
Yeah.
Vidic, and no credit, no discredit to both of them. They're incredible players. They're all-time greats. Dude, they touched the ball as much as the goalie. Like, they didn't have to do shit. Adams was out there fighting. My guy might have got breathalyzed for blood alcohol levels. Okay, listen, he's just a goat. Okay, I don't even. He retired when Wenger came, or kind of close to it, which made it even more funny. Just kidding. He stayed. It was like the beginning of the greatness. 1996. Wenger came in, 2 FA Cups, 2 Premier Leagues, and then he retired. Listen, I know I'm wrong. This was the one I knew I was wrong about, okay? But I'm putting Tony Adams in there just because of how much I like Tony Adams as a person. Okay? You saying who is insane. He captained England.
Okay.
He's not a fraud. Is he better than Vidic? Probably not. But I'm sticking him in there. That's number 1 of pissing you off. I'm taking Tony Adams.
Okay.
When I edit this, guess who's going to be on that combined 11? So, it's gonna be Vidic and Ferdinand, but Tony Adams' head is gonna make an appearance.
All right, center mids.
Okay, you wanna do one at a time? No, we gotta do all 3.
All
Because it
3.
would
Oh,
really
so
make
I got
sense.
I got 2 center mids and a cam. So
Okay.
that's how mine layout is.
All right, wait, hold on. How
um,
many Arsenal players you say that were gonna on your list? 3? Make
3.
your team? Okay, so we've had 1 so far.
Yeah.
Okay, so nice. So one's got to be in the midfield. Surely.
All right,
Alright,
so
let's hear this.
I've got Giggs as center mid,
Okay. Okay.
Skulls as center mid,
Okay.
and Bergkamp as cam. Dennis Bergkamp
Wow.
as cam.
We don't have any. We don't have any of the same.
I had Vieira in there, but I was like, I gotta put Skulls in.
We
I-
didn't have any of the same. We have 3 different because I went to Arsenal to piss you off.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my. Okay. Wow. Yeah. No. Those are really. The only thing I'd say is Dennis Bergkamp ended up playing more striker later on. when
Yeah,
they
he
went to a
did, but
4-4-2.
I just with how I had to build the team today, I
Yeah,
was like
I'm not
honestly,
mad at that.
I didn't have Bergkamp in, then I'm like, it's kind of disrespectful to
I was
Bergkamp
gonna
not
put
to
him as
have
right
him.
wing, but like he played striker. and
I
like,
was,
I mean,
I was
he
not
was
gonna have
so
him in
good,
at
bro.
all. I was gonna have my.
I don't have him in
Yeah,
because
okay.
of his position.
I mean,
don't
I
have
was thinking
Bergkamp.
Vieira, but I felt like it had to be
My
Bergkamp.
center mids, which I know again is wrong because I feel like you have to have Scholes and Scholes in there. I just don't. Don't ask me why. I put Man United's midfielder making an appearance is Keane.
Yeah, that's respectable.
Yeah, so
That,
I'm just a
he
huge
was
fan
before
of
my
him.
team. He definitely ran the field when he played.
That's what it was for me. He just was like the quintessential midfielder.
Yeah.
Like any like footage I've seen, he just dominates the midfielder.
Yeah.
He was aggressive. He had no flaw in his weakness. I put 2 Arsenal players because they're 2 of my favorite players I've ever watched play football.
I mean,
and that's
Vieira and
Vieira
someone.
and Pires.
Okay, yep.
So I don't. I'm completely cool with Scholes over Pires. That's probably what I'll put in the editing
Yeah.
because like I'm fine with Scholes being there. I will argue Vieira is better than Giggs. That will be my argument.
I
it's
think
just
Giggs
raw-
because he captained United throughout that whole like dynasty. Like he
That's
was
fair. I can see
like
that.
or like the '90s dynasty kind of thing, and like early
Vieira was our
2000s.
captain though,
Yeah, so it's kind of
so
like
it's like
yeah.
they kind of. But Vieira to me was Rodri before Rodri.
Yeah.
I mean, he just held that bitch down.
I mean, I had Vieira in my top 11, and I
Yeah,
personally I couldn't. I had Giggs in there from the start. I was
Yeah.
questionable about Skulls, but
Right.
I couldn't not put Skulls in.
I mean, like, yeah, I'm like, and I'm cool with it. Like, I could see a world, honestly, where it's 3-man United, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's just Giggs, Keane, and
Skulls.
Scholes.
Yeah.
I can see it. I think Vieira, to me, is one of the 3 most talented midfielders of Man United Arsenal, which is why I
Yeah.
put him. Pierre is just my favorite player I've ever watched, not named Henry.
Yeah.
So I just threw that fucker in there for buy it. I'm
Fair.
cool if people are like, this guy sucks. I don't think he sucked. I think he was incredible, super fun to watch. But
Yeah.
I would probably, if I was like trying to make it a little less just only Man United, but if I was being 100% honest, Scholes would probably be better than Pires to me. I think it's
Fair.
hard to leave Scholes
Fair.
off the list. Which brings us, we'll do right wing.
Right
What do you
wing.
got for right wing?
This one was actually very difficult.
This is difficult.
This
for
is
me
probably
to
the
do.
hardest position to get because
Right. Wait,
you-
am I going to live in a world where there's no Wayne Rooney? Hold on.
um
Hold on. I don't think you're going to have Wayne Rooney.
Rooney's not a winger.
Rooney-
That's the thing.
That's the thing. You can't put him straight. You can't do that, Brayden. I'll fall off my chair. You fucking.
Hey, you told me there's a thing I could do to justify it.
Yeah.
So my right wing. There's a lot of really good right wings that have come through United, but
Right.
they haven't been their best at United. Like I think really there's 2 right wingers that are clear cut United's best wingers, and I think would be better than any Arsenal winger too.
Or right wing, right? You're
Yeah,
saying right wing. Because
right wing.
Thierry Henry is better than anyone ever.
Yeah,
Man
so
United.
right wing. I think they
Yeah.
have 2 right wingers that are probably the best.
Right.
I went with Ronaldo.
Okay.
It was really close with Beckham. It really was. I was looking at the stats. Beckham, like 62 goals in however many games he played at United. Like that's not the greatest. Like he was great for assisting, but he only averaged like 20 goals assists a season, whereas like Ronaldo hit like 30 in a shorter amount of time. And also I feel like Ronaldo just had more of an influence, at least on United. Beckham had a more of an I shouldn't say overall, because Ronaldo is pretty fucking influential. I mean, it's probably the 2 most. They're probably Beckham and Ronaldo are probably the 2 most influential players to have ever been.
To ever played for England in England for
yeah,
sure.
for sure.
I'd
They.
say Messi might, but he never played in
I
England.
mean, but I feel like Beckham and Ronaldo have almost influenced more young players than anyone else in the world, like ever. Messi again's up there, but
right?
like
It's like we just don't know about like South America,
Yeah,
right? Like I'm
exactly.
sure there's people in like Argentina and Peru and shit
Yeah.
that are like Messi obsessed.
Yeah,
Whereas
so
we're
for-
more westernized.
Yeah, but I believe Ronaldo. He was phenomenal when he was on his first stint at United. Best player on the team when he was there. When he came back, he was the best player on the team too. Like he saved us so many times.
Yeah. And
He was the
you're-
best.
you're-
He was the best player on a team that was not
Yeah.
very good. But
and
I mean,
that the second best bald Dutch manager in the league blamed him.
Yeah,
Sent
I
him
know.
to Saudi.
I wish Ronaldo had a better homecoming. But yeah, it was very close between Beckham and Ronaldo for me. I had to stick with Ronaldo because that's who I watched growing up compared to Beckham.
I did Ronaldo as well. I had Beckham initially for a
Yeah.
long time on my list.
I did too.
And then it just came down to the more I thought about it, even though Ronaldo was short,
He was shorter.
less
He was there for
shorter,
like 5 years compared to like Beckham's 9.
I mean, he just took the world by storm. I
Yeah.
mean, what he did. I think he had a 30-goal year,
Yeah.
which back then was like unheard of. That's
Yeah.
not like now. Like that's unheard of.
Yeah.
And I feel like the biggest, and the reason I put him on is I still to this day think the biggest mistake you guys. I mean, I know he
We should
left
never
Real
have sold
Madrid.
we never
And
should
I
have let
know
him go.
Ferguson loved him, and it wasn't like a player thing. I think
Yeah.
he wanted to just go to Real Madrid.
Yeah.
But I mean, I know they gave you guys 100 million, which back then would be like a $250 million now, if
Yeah.
not more. But there's just no price tag on Messi and
No.
Ronaldo. I
No.
mean, if you like, it's just you guys obviously still won a shit ton after he left.
Yeah.
you would have won way more in Europe with him. I mean, what he
Oh,
became,
we would have won so many more Champions Leagues with him.
I mean, like, yeah, like what he became, having the ability to play him on the left and then have like prime Rooney on
Yeah.
that team. I mean, it was the biggest mistake in winning wise I've ever.
We've had two biggest mistakes: letting Beckham go to Real Madrid, and Ronaldo go to Real Madrid.
Yeah, which is again why it made it so hard because like you guys letting Beckham leave was another. Oh my God, what are you doing? So
that was also Beckham and Ferguson weren't getting along.
Yeah,
but that's
exactly.
a different
So
story.
I think for me, it's like I have no issue, kind of like you said, if someone was Beckham over Ronaldo due to the years played.
I also just don't think there's really any Arsenal player that could match
Oh God,
the
no,
two.
not in right wing, not even close. Like I said, if Saka plays like 15 years for Arsenal and we win like a couple champions, we're not winning anything in Europe. If we were in a couple Prem leagues, like I could see a world where you just argue longevity.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're talking Ronaldo's the second best player ever. Not even like I feel like that's not. I feel like I'm fine accepting Messi's the first. Yeah, I'm cool with like Messi's accomplished more, whatever. But like Ronaldo is one of the greatest players ever.
Well, he's the first ever reach 900 career goals.
And he's I was just about to say, to me, he's the greatest goal scorer ever.
Yeah.
So. Sure, Holland's tap-ins will fucking pass that in a few years, but so I went Ronaldo left wing. I feel like come on, give me this.
I went to Henry.
Yeah, it's unarguable. Like, whichever position if we put him as striker, he would be the best striker in the team.
That pretty much guarantees who our striker is. I think for both of us.
Oh, it might shock you.
Is it?
Oh, it might shock you.
Okay.
It's a Man United player.
Okay, I mean,
it's a Man United player.
Okay.
It's just not Wayne Rooney. I'll tell you that right now.
Do you have Van Nistelrooy?
I do have Van Nistelrooy.
Oh, okay. Okay. We'll get to that later.
We'll get to that. But for Henry, I have a hot take. I know my boy Jamie Carragher backed me up on this. I truly, the more I watch it, if you only take what they did when they were in England, not their careers, just I think Henry's the greatest Premier League player ever.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, Ronaldo's the best player to ever play in the Prem.
Yeah, but the actual best Premier League player is Henry.
But the best career, was Henry.
Yeah,
and it's like he's the biggest reason I'm an Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
I've always said, I'm always honest. I read the Cherub book series when I was 5, 6 years old. I started reading Cherub. James Adams in the book. He's a fan of Arsenal, and I was like, "Oh, Arsenal seemed pretty cool." And at that time, it was like 1 year. I was 6 years old. It was like 1 year after they won. So I was looking at it. They won Invincibles. Thierry Henry was there. I mean, dude, I remember playing FIFA 12, and Thierry Henry was on a New York team. He's like in New York with like Jermaine Defoe or something, and I had both of them, and I was like, "This is the sickest thing in the world." But like, Henry to me, I feel like it's pretty.
You can't not have him in this team.
I
would have put him in striker, but I had to have someone else in this team.
It's too hard for wings. But like to me, Henry, I still do believe Ashley Cole. That's how good I think Ashley Cole is.
Yeah.
But I feel like those are the only two players that like I would go to any combined 11 with any team, and I'm like, you're not better than them. Definitely Henry. Definitely Henry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I don't care if he's the striker. Like Alan Shearer, don't care. Harry Kane, don't care. Win something, Harry Kane. Win something.
The only person I would argue with is maybe Rooney, but I made it so that both of them are in.
Dude, it's like
that. No, it was a close debate for me.
Henry. Wait, are you kidding me?
Dude, Rooney was phenomenal.
What? I knew you were gonna sneak some diss in there. You're doing so. Wayne Rooney puts up Thierry Henry posters in his room and pretends that he's him at night playing FIFA. Are you? What?
That's why I didn't cut Henry out. I can't not put Henry in here, but I also can't not put Rooney in this team.
Oh, I left Rooney. I didn't even. He didn't.
I mean. Onto the striker. I put Rooney, obviously. Cat's out of the bag. Jake's is out of the bag with Van Nistelrooy.
Yep.
I respect the Van Nistelrooy because that's my favorite player of all time.
Yep,
that is my favorite player of all time.
And I'm a Rooney hater. I'm a Wayne Rooney hater.
I grew up watching both Van Nistelrooy and Rooney. Obviously, I watched Rooney play for longer than Van Nistelrooy.
Must be so nice to be a Man United fan. Just with all these icons on my fucking team. It's so cool. So fun. I watched Van Persie. Guess where he went?
I almost put Van Persie on here just to troll you.
I would have walked out. I would have
put him on as a United 11 though.
No, dude. No.
But Rooney had the better career for longer. Rooney, like Van Nistelrooy, definitely fucking exploded onto the scene and was
It's
at the
Rooney.
time was better, but
It's Rooney. I didn't put him on there because I'm a hater, but it's Rooney.
yeah.
Dude,
Again,
there's
Van
just something about
Van
Rooney's game.
Nistelrooy's yeah, I mean
It was chunky.
it was.
It just
He
wasn't.
he was not a fit soccer player, but he was a fucking
it
good
it was
soccer
like
player.
Van Nistelrooy. It's like finesse. It's like skill. It's artsy goals.
Yeah.
You know, I'm half bricked up watching. It's like, you know, I look at Wayne Rooney and I'm like, is that Brock Lesnar playing football? I mean, what the what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, this guy is like he looked like a pit bull. It just pissed me off.
He was the Jamie Vardy before Jamie Vardy became
Yeah, like, he was just like all of a sudden
he
you'd be
was,
like
you could
making-
tell
I mean,
he goes to the pub before and after the game and
dude,
just
I
goes
would be
and-
making fun of him, and then he would just like 26-yard outside the like, box slam crossbar down, the fastest shot I've ever seen in my life.
well, that goal where he's complaining to the ref and then walks away and then like runs away and scores a screamer. It's like
Yeah, I do
what?
like his celebration, like the.
Oh yeah, we're because I mean
that
I-
thing's sick.
if you know that
was-
because a video came out just before that game where he got knocked out in a sparring match against his friend. He was
that doesn't explain
like a
his
little-
character. I don't know.
a
what
little
does.
there's like a video that came out where he was sparring with a friend and he got knocked out, so he imitated it the game like literally the day after.
Okay,
but
it's probably Wayne Rooney. On all honesty, I mean,
but-
I'm pretty sure he leads Man United in goal scoring.
he does. I think
Yeah.
he's first or second in all-time Premier League goals. I guess
I
Harry
think he's
Kane's at third now
Harry
with
Kane's
Kane.
passed
Yeah.
him, yeah, because Harry Kane, I was really confused why he left to go to Bayern, because like he would have got Shera's record,
Yeah.
and now he kind of just handed that motherfucker to Holland if Holland stays
Yeah. But
in the Prem.
Rooney
Hey, Holland, when 115 things hit you, club, looking for a striker. Just gonna throw that out there. Imagine getting the
so
ball
is
from
United.
Odegaard. Yeah, no, they have the Walmart version called Hoyland. Yeah, don't worry about that one, buddy. They got you off Wish. You can come to Arsenal. We fit you perfectly. You already know Mikel. Oh no, you don't know Mikel Arteta. You came to the team after he left City.
So the way I originally had it, I had Rooney as Cam because he did play Cam a lot.
Yeah,
So
I was gonna put him as a midfielder.
I didn't
was
have
gonna-
I didn't have Bergkamp in the team.
because I'm cool. If you're cool with him as a Cam, I'm cool in our combined 11. To
Yeah, I think Rooney
drop
is
him and put him as a Cam.
but then I wouldn't know who to put left wing. I mean, other
What do
than
you mean
Henri,
left
like I had it.
We'll just
I
do
had
Van
it as
Nistelrooy. We'll just do
okay,
Van
yeah,
Nistelrooy,
okay.
yeah, and then
because I
Rooney can play
originally had it.
Cam.
I originally had it
We'll
as
put
Henri
Rooney
as
as Cam.
striker.
And then you can decide between Scholes or Keane who you would like as the Giggs not getting over Vieira. I get my Arsenal player. I'm editing the
Yeah,
video.
okay, that's whatever. I would
Yeah.
say me personally, I would say
Scholes.
Scholes.
Okay, so then our mid. So okay, so to recap, this is our agreed list.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Can't believe I'm getting rid of Tony Adams, my fucking goat here. This is ridiculous.
I think the goalie we never agreed upon. I think
Wait, hold on. No,
I'll
let me
agree.
only-
I'll
Oh,
agree.
yeah,
Up,
3 Arsenal players. I'll take it.
I'll
take
agree
3
with Schmeichel for goalie.
No, yeah, okay, so we'll do Schmeichel. So it's Schmeichel, right back's Neville, left back's Ashley Cole,
Yeah, then Vidic Ferdinand.
with Tony Adams' head above Vidic, yes. And then, yeah, we know the
then-
real answer. And then our
then
midfield is
Vieira.
going to be Vieira, Scholes,
Rooney.
Rooney.
Yeah,
Left wing is Henri, right wing's Ronaldo, and then our strikers Van Nistelrooy. That's a pretty sick team.
that team would go invincible.
Undefeated.
Yeah.
That team would not drop a point.
No,
I don't know if they would get scored on. I'm gonna like this is like it's,
I mean
is the
Scholes,
fucking
Scholes,
Justice League,
sorry,
all of them in their prime?
Scholes, Vieira, Cole, Vidic, Ferdinand, Neville. That's
I'm
insane.
gonna be 100% honest. I could take them right now. 50 years old. They're not getting relegated.
I know, like it's insane.
But yeah, that's our combined 11, guys.
Yeah.
Let us know.
What you would change?
What you would change. We could do an Arsenal Spurs one if the Desmond
Because
ever hopped on,
that
but-
game's coming up
yeah,
next
but, like,
week,
I'm
I
gonna
guess.
Be honest, that you think this was one-sided? I mean, holy shit! I might not give a Spurs player. I mean, if we're going all time, or current 11,
I mean, we could do
all
current.
time 11.
all-
I'm not giving them a single fucking player.
no,
That's an arse. That's the. I'm just
maybe
putting
Kane, but you have to put Henri as left wing again.
Oh
so it's like
shit! Wait, yeah, you're right. No, Harry Kane would be the best striker.
And you put Henri
Henri's
left
wing. Yeah, okay. So Harry Kane, because he's an Arsenal fan anyway,
yep.
and then the Invincibles. There we go. We're done.
Yeah.
That's the team. Like argue with a wall, Spurs. You guys have no history. Leicester City have more primes than you. Leicester City have more FA Cups than you. Holy shit! Wait, no, Spurs are frauds. We gotta have a talk.
I know it's bad. All right.
Tennis
I
harder
think
than
we were
baseball.
gonna go.
Can't take this shit serious. And then, yeah, we're gonna do the next, like the week after.
Yeah. So the next match day is predictions at least.
We can just hop right on Sleeper. Sleeper. Do you ever want
I
to throw
got
a
Sleeper.
sponsorship?
Yep.
Do you ever want to throw a sponsorship?
Because I would love to do Sleeper or fantasy football through you guys too,
That'd be
or
sick.
even FPL, even
That'd
that
be
too.
sick. So yeah, hop in there, guys. Get a sponsorship.
All right. So first game of the week after the international break is United again.
For Southampton.
That's gotta be United.
I mean, holy
gotta
shit.
be.
I put Man United as a win. If you guys don't win this, fire Ten Hag. I don't even care if it's 4
It's
weeks. in.
honestly like
I don't
we're
wanna hear it.
to a
If you
team
guys
that's
draw- you know what?
0-3 right now.
If you draw them, fire Ten Hag.
Yep. If we drop points, it's
If you drop
over.
points, it's not only is top 4 pretty much doomed. I don't even care if it's 4 games
Top
in.
10 might be doomed.
No, you'd get top 10. But like you better get ready to learn Europa. You know, get ready
Yeah.
to watch on Thursdays because you're.
Well, we already are. We're already in Europa.
Yeah, you finessed that, by the way. I don't even know
I
how you
know.
got into that. You 8 plates fraudulent. But anyway, next game.
Brighton,
Is-
Ipswich. I got Brighton. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping for a tie so they drop points, but I
But
mean,
Brighton looks almost unstoppable right now.
they would be stoppable. Fucking, they didn't own the refs as well. I mean, I'm supposed to be Brighton and the refs away, by the way. Okay, anyway.
Leicester, Crystal Palace.
Leicester.
I got
have
a tie. Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice. We're 3 for 3 so far. We're doing pretty good.
Fulham, West Ham. I got Fulham.
I have West Ham.
Ooh.
I'm a believer in West Ham. I know they have 2 losses, but they played some hard games.
They definitely have played harder games than Fulham,
yeah,
but
and they're-
I think Fulham is in good form.
This is
They're
in
good
West
form.
Ham, right? That's why I took West Ham at home.
I would assume so.
Yeah, it's at West Ham.
So I mean that's fair. Yeah.
Listen, Juan Bissaka masterclass. That's all I'm saying.
I might switch to a draw for that one. I'm not entirely
That's
sure
not
yet,
bad,
but
okay, let's get over this next one. Yeah,
City.
yeah. So
and the next
Manchester,
two,
Hoyland-
honestly.
Manchester, Hoyland or Hollands are getting 4 goals. Brentford, you don't even have Ivan Toney. Just bend over, man.
Yeah. You're
Like,
2
over
you're
less.
2-0-1, but you're gonna get railed by
It will
City.
hurt less. Yeah, you're gonna get fucking.
And then the
Alright.
next game, even Liverpool and
This might be
Forest.
5. I mean, good lord.
This one might be a
Forest.
7-0.
Yeah, this. I mean, hey, man, United know all about 7-0.
Okay, shut up.
Especially to
So do you.
It's been a while.
It has, but
It's been a while.
It has.
I don't even think I was alive when Arsenal lost 7-1 or 7-0. But it's been a while.
yeah. So we got
Villa-
Liverpool over Forest, obviously.
Yeah, honestly, these ones are kind of easy. Like Villa's beating Everton.
Yep. I got.
Look at me. Good evening. If you don't beat Everton, if you give Everton their first points, and I look like dumb because I took you third, I'm gonna be very upset. So Emery, bounce back, chin up. You beat West Ham or whatever. You can win. I believe in you. Let's go.
Chelsea, Bournemouth. Honestly, I'm up in the air about this. I have Chelsea winning right now, but
I have a draw,
I want to switch to a draw after this last week.
but I'm actually in between. I don't know. I feel like Bournemouth won against Everton was kind of fluky and more like
It's also
Everton
just
being shit,
Everton being shit. Yeah.
but it's also like Chelsea's just so fraudulent.
Yeah. I still have Chelsea winning.
I think I will lean to Chelsea.
Yeah.
Oh shit, are we identical right now? Then we are.
No, we had
you
West
Fulham.
Ham. Yeah.
Okay, here we
Arsenal.
go.
Arsenal's beating Tottenham.
Thank you, dude. Arsenal. I know we're tilted. Okay, look at me. I know we're tilted. Okay, I know Declan got hoed. I know we dropped points. If we don't beat the Spurs and I have to listen to Desmond, I will lose my. This needs to be 3-1 because Son owns us. Okay, we're gonna concede. This should not be close.
It shouldn't.
Okay, what time do they play at?
Be.
6 a.m.
6 a.m.
I might be awake. We'll
on
see.
Sunday.
Well, I might be awake, but if I'm not, I better wake up to a lovely. Oh no, I turned notifications off. I better watch the game and see halftime 3-0. I can go fast forward. Okay, on to Newcastle Wolves. I have Newcastle.
Yeah, Wolves look abysmal this year.
They look abysmal. I think Newcastle are just really good
Newcastle don't
defensively.
even look that good either, but they look better than the Wolves. So it's like
I mean, hey, they beat the Spurs. I don't know how much we can credit that for.
that is true,
but-
actually. I guess. Yeah.
But they did beat Spurs. Also, like, surely Arsenal can win this, man. Come on.
Did you have a draw for that? No, you had a win. Obviously.
No, but I'm just looking at it. It's like, fuck.
Well, it's in Emirates.
Yeah, it's also like delusion land of Spurs fans saying like, oh, they're dealing with injuries. They have 3 injuries total.
I know.
Dude, Arsenal have Tommy Yossi, Gabriel Jesus, we haven't played Tierney in a while. Marino hasn't been given the red light to play. Neither is Calafori, and Declan Rice is on a red card. So anyone,
I would
we're gonna
assume.
beat you guys with like our second team, man. That's
I'm
how
going to.
fraudulent-
I'm going to assume Cavalieri and Marino are going to play next week. or
Probably,
next
but I mean,
game.
it wouldn't be the end of the world deep down if Calafuri doesn't play.
Yeah.
We'll just play, I guess, like Ben White at left back or something,
Yeah.
or Zinchenko can play left back, and then we have Timber at right back, which has been really good for us to be back so far.
Yeah.
It's really our midfield's gonna hurt. I honestly don't want Partey to play against the Spurs. I want Jorginho, Marino, and Odegaard.
Yeah.
But that's our predictions, guys. That's another
we
episode.
got one different. We got the Fulham West Ham game different.
Yeah, sorry guys. These games were a little bit more obvious.
Yeah,
They're a little
than
harder
last week.
to.
I went 4 and
get.
6 last week. I'm hoping
Guys,
to go 10
I
this week.
I would pick against Man United, but I mean it's Southampton.
I would too.
Like it's Southampton. They can't lose to Southampton,
You would think
or can they?
they can.
Also, I'm still trying to figure out what the hell Ten Hag ball means.
Have you seen the memes about? Oh, what's the plan? We're following the plan. It's the plan's going according. He never says what the plan is. He just says we're following the plan or the plan.
He's a master. He's a master class at not answering questions.
And not winning games.
He's good at getting eighth.
So I'm already going back on my hot take that I gave 2 weeks ago of he's gonna last the season. I don't think that's gonna.
It's honestly.
But the
I mean,
owners have come out and said that they trust him and they want him to stay.
It really just depends. Like the way I look at managerial firings, it's normally if like you're not late in the season and you're at like 7-8 losses.
Yeah.
Right, because you gotta assume you're gonna draw a couple games there, right? And then that's like 14 games of dropping points.
Yeah. But
Right? And you're not even done the
losing
season.
I mean, Brighton's a good team, obviously, and losing to Liverpool back-to-back weeks, like that's yes, those are games that we could obviously lose points to, but losing both of them sucks.
I think it's also the manner you lost them because it was like you guys barely beat Fulham. Like there was you did not look like the guaranteed better team against Fulham. So like good, that was one side where you're like, okay, acknowledge we won a game we probably should have tied.
Yeah.
Right? You need those. That's every team needs those.
We lost a game
That's
we
what
probably
we
should have
did with
tied.
Aston Villa.
Yeah.
We weren't the better team when we beat Aston Villa 2-0.
Yeah.
Reyes just made a 6 save and then we finished our chances and they didn't.
Yeah.
But Aston Villa could have won that game. They just didn't.
Yeah.
That's what you
And
need. But it's like you look
United
at
lost the game they probably should have tied as well in the
with
Brighton game.
Yeah, but then you also look at it and it's like, okay, so you look at the Fulham game, you played this shitty starting lineup, and then your bench players came in and won you the game, and then you didn't play those bench players.
Yeah.
Like you tactically got it wrong.
But then we lost the game when those bench players came out in that game.
That's also true. But then
And
it's like then you
then-
go to Liverpool and it's
and
like
then
from
we
start to
played a
finish,
ben-
you were never in the game.
No. And that's
And I
with
don't understand
making
what
the
your guys' obsession with Rashford is.
we have no
There's
other
no
left wing.
argument.
We have no left
you-
wing.
I'd play Garnacho.
Yeah, true.
Just play. I'm pretty sure he was a left wing initially.
Yeah, he was.
Just play him at left.
I know.
He's better than Rashford at
I
this
know.
point.
But
And then you
I
just play,
also
you play
hate
Ahmed. You play Ahmed on the right, and then you
I'm
play.
a hater on I'm a hater of Ahmad Diallo.
I don't think he's that good, but
He's
he's,
not.
better
He's
than
not at all.
Rashford.
He
Dude,
is.
Rashford is really bad at football right now.
He is.
People on Man United forums are like, "Well, he made 2 good crosses in 3 games." Brother,
You should be doing
2
5 in a
crosses?
game.
yeah, like 2 crosses in 3 games.
Yeah.
Like you guys pay him 2 times what we play Saka.
Yeah.
And I get it. Saka's the best player out of both 2 teams, and I know it's like kind of lame to always compare it to him, but like there's levels to this shit.
Yeah.
And in these teams, you need to be like, hey, you're not fucking up to standard. You're cut.
Yep.
Now, Arsenal, I'm mad at right now. I love Mikel Arteta. Why the fuck is Trossard not starting over Martinelli every game? He's the better player.
Yeah.
Because we have the same shit. The board want the young player to develop and be better, and that's what they're doing with Rashford. You've invested so much into him.
Yeah.
He's the
But
face of your team.
now it's
but he's,
it's time for him to go.
yeah, he's not like he's just not that good.
And
Look,
honestly, I know I'm going to get a bit of flack for this. I hope United owners are regretting not getting Mason Greenwood back or letting him go.
yeah,
He has 5 goals in the La Liga right now. He has the most goals in the Liga right now.
It was one of those things where their hands are tied, right?
I know, like I understand
It's
what
like
he
what I was
did.
saying today with Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah,
I was watching that video and like when I watched him talk, dude, I was believing in the dog. Right? Like I was
Yeah.
like, hold on, this guy might be onto something. But at the end of the day,
he still did what he
like-
did. Yeah,
no, put it this way, it's like okay, so like not to I don't want to as a sports podcast, I don't want to go too in, but just to quickly to explain like people like to match my point, like he lost Tim the Tap Man, and like he lost Nick Merckx and stuff as friends. Like they won't be able to
Yeah.
stream with him anymore for their own PR sake.
Yeah.
Man United had to drop Greenwood
Yeah, for their PR
because
sake.
of the
Yeah.
millions of supporters and right. Was it the best decision in the sports term?
No.
No,
Yeah.
but it's no different than like the Chiefs when Kareem Hunt beat the shit out of his
Exactly.
girlfriend. Dude, can we acknowledge that when Mahomes won MVP and they had like the 50 touchdown, 55,000 yard season, he had Tyreek Hill, Prime Kelsey, and Kareem Hunt in the backfield.
Yeah.
That team was disgusting.
Yeah. But they still got rid of Kareem Hunt
But they
because of
still
what he
got
did.
rid of
was-
Hunt, and they won 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like you sometimes there's just you have to drop them. I think
Yeah.
Man United made a great
PR wise, you have to, but like it's
great great off season for you guys overall though. Xerxes big.
I mean, he didn't
Delight's
play
big.
well on. I mean, no one played well, I guess. On
Ugarte or whatever the guy's name is. that you're
Ugarte,
bringing
yeah.
in. Ugarte, he'll be exciting. I think
Honestly,
you can't fire him
actually-
until he gets to play with him.
he Ten Hag has said that he's gonna be Ugarte won't be playing for a month, and I think that's horseshit.
Oh,
You
that's
gotta-
insane. He'll be
you-
fired by then.
You gotta be putting him in instead of Casemiro
What
right
do you
now.
have next matches? Like, you have Southampton. that's a
Southampton
win.
then City, I think, or yeah.
No, we play City next week. After we're
Do
1
we?
week after. Yeah, we're 1 week after City because we go Tottenham and then City. Real quick before we finish the pod.
Yeah,
let's
I gotta figure
uh,
out who United's gonna lose to.
Okay, hold on. I got it held up. So you got
Southampton,
Southampton, and then you got Barnsley in the
Crystal
Carabao Cup,
and then Crystal Palace.
Okay, so you got to beat Crystal Palace. Got to beat FC 20.
Then we got Tottenham.
Okay, so realistically, okay, and then you have.
Then we
Villa.
have Villa. Then we have
Okay.
City after that, I think. Then we have Brentford, then City.
No, you have West Ham.
What the fuck? I thought the City game was so much sooner.
It's Arsenal who plays City soon.
Oh, and then we play Chelsea. Okay.
So
whatever.
you guys need to get at least 7
Well,
points in the next 4 games. I would argue 9.
Yeah. We need
Because
to win 3
Southampton
games.
should be a freebie, so that like Southampton should be 3 points, so we shouldn't
Yeah.
even consider them. So with Aston Villa, Spurs, and Crystal Palace, I think you can only draw 1 game. I think
Yeah.
you have to win everyone else. I
Yeah.
just don't. You get otherwise. What's
I
the
don't
league? What do you?
right now. I don't see a world where we beat Aston Villa though.
Oh, I'm not taking you guys over Villa. You already
No.
know good evening. That motherfucker owns you guys.
I have to believe that we'll beat Tottenham, but I'm not even sure about that one. Honestly,
Okay. I mean, that's the Burger Bowl. I can't wait for that thing. I
that's
can't wait to-
really the Burger Bowl.
Yeah, Sunday, September 29th. I will be there. I will be there. Also, I'm not showing my face on this podcast if Arsenal lose.
Yeah, it'll be a solo podcast from you guys next week if they lose. Or sorry, not next week. 2 weeks from now. But yeah,
But that's going to be it for the pod. That's episode
Yep.
4. Episode 5 is going to be NFL focused.
yep. We're gonna do a
How to-
recap of this
yeah, how to
weekend's games.
Yeah, and then we'll figure out some topic to chat
Yeah.
about for the NFL. Maybe we'll dive into certain things. Maybe you never know. The recap could go pretty long. It's the first week of the NFL.
Yeah,
But
I mean, there's a hell of a lot to talk about with the first game already. So I mean,
exactly. I mean, we could be yapping for an hour and 10 minutes
Yeah.
just on the recap. All right, but guys, comment below what your combined 11 would be.
yeah. If you would
Um,
change any of our players, who
yeah.
did we forget anyone?
Absolutely.
Do you hate how we neglected some people?
Throw Tony Adams a like, guys.
no.
Throw Tony Adams some love if you're an Arsenal fan, please. Okay, guys, that was miserable writing that list. Okay, it was just all in Man United. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe and like the video. It helps us
Yep.
out a lot.
Comment.
And comment. We love interacting. It's the best part of this.
Yep.
So without further ado, we will see you guys next Sunday. Peace.
See ya.